peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. When you have a lack of peace, you can't focus. I've never met anyone that have a lack of peace and they're successful at doing something at the highest level or at the level that they desire. Because when you don't have peace, you lose your focus. When you don't have peace, you lose your concentration. When you don't have peace, you lose your sense of direction. When you don't have peace, you are so overwhelmed because that thing is pressing you. That thing is bothering you. You go to sleep thinking about that thing. You wake up in the morning and still being bothered by that. You go to work. You can't even focus at work because you have no peace. You have no rest. You're hanging out with your friends. That thing is bothering you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, that thing is so heavy in your heart that you don't even know what else to do. That is a sign that the Lord is speaking to you. Stop what you're doing or slow down or rethink this particular thing. So when you don't have peace, it can symbolize this. It can be God can be giving you an outright no. Don't do that. There's a certain level of uneasiness that comes when God gives you a red sign like, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. That type of uneasiness is so strong in your spirit that you dream about it. You're afraid about it. You're worried about it. You're concerned about it. Now, there are times when God gives you you see the red flag, and then there are times when God will give you a yellow flag. So the type of peace, you have a peace that comes with the red flag, and you have a peace that comes with a yellow flag. The type of peace that comes with a yellow flag, God is saying, I don't mind you doing this thing. This particular thing you want to do, that's not the problem. The problem is that you need to make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into. You understand what this is going to take. You understand that you're prepared for this thing, whatever come what may. And when you begin to realize that you have a yellow sign warning or peace sign as a yellow flag, the approach that you take is different. Now, the approach that you take when you have a red sign, God is telling you outright, stop. There is no negotiations. There is no further investigation. It's just stop. It's just like when you are driving on a bridge. And as you're driving on the bridge, you see an officer telling you, stop, you can't go. Stop, don't go. And that entire bridge is blocked. And they're telling you, no, there's nowhere to go. Don't go, don't go. Now, you can do one or two things in that situation. You can take heed to what the officers or the construction workers are telling you, and they'll reroute you somewhere else. Or you can be so defiant that you say, this direction that I'm going, this is the shortest route. I'm going to get there quicker, and I need to go this route. And you cannot take heed and disobey and go that route. And any time that you ignore the peace that comes with a red flag, the consequences are going to be dire. They are going to be painful. They are going to be lifelong, and they will change your life negatively. You are going to live with regret anytime that you get a red flag and you don't have that peace that God is telling you to stop. If you proceed forth with that thing, you're going to live in regret. You're going to live in pain. You're going to live in frustration. Things are not going to work out. And there are a lot of people that say, you know what, I don't care. And as a result of, you have so many people today that lose their peace, that have been blatantly disregard that. And now their lives are completely messed up. Now, I'm going to talk to how you can, come back from things like that later on. But again, you don't want to go that route. Now, with a yellow sign, for example, you see a yellow sign with the same bridge, and you have officers there telling you that as you come into the bridge, you can still cross the bridge, but you need to slow down. that the speed at which you used prior to getting to that bridge is not going to be the same speed you use to cross that bridge. So that is what happened when you get a yellow flag that God is telling you. You can still proceed forth, but use wisdom. You need to make sure that before you do this thing, whatever that thing is, you use wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is applying, its application. You use understanding and wisdom. So anytime that you don't have peace, you have to pray for wisdom and you have to pray for understanding, because it is during that time that God will give you